life, right? Trains are really intricate pieces of machinery that have a lot going on to make them run smoothly, right? Very complicated, intricate machines. And all of the things that are put together on a train, from the coal to the steam to all of the pistons and the engines and all of the things, make it look like it's running quite smoothly, right? And a lot of people count on the trains to be on time, right? The one thing we can count on is the train, right? And it's such a good metaphor for prayer, right? I see people laughing. It seems that some people have used the commuter rail a lot when it doesn't come on time. So trains are these really intricate machines, and we really count on them to come on time, and that we know we can count on that train, right? But that's sort of like our spiritual lives, because sometimes it might look perfect on the outside, or we look at that person in the congregation and think their spiritual life is right on track. It looks so perfect from the outside. But we don't know just how much work goes into making it work, right? How much time and dedication and different sources they're pulling in to make sure they stay on track. And I thought about, like the train chugging along, and then it goes off track. You got to kind of pull it back, right? Has anyone ever been on a train? I know I have. I've spent a lot of time on the Green Line, which is not the smoothest ride. And it's always kind of, you're going, and then and you kind of like, your whole body kind of pulls you back. You get really good abs going on the Green Line. And that's what it's like when we're kind of going and we think we're doing the right thing, and maybe a little gossiping here and there, maybe a little too much wine here or there, and then God goes, kind of pulls you back, right? And then you got a little muscle ache in your back to remember, maybe I shouldn't have sinned like that, right? So trains are a great metaphor for today's readings. So just like a train and this intricate piece, and it powers with many things, we know that our spiritual lives are powered by things like passion, emotion, and most of all, is fueled by the body of Christ. It's fueled by both the literal body of Christ, in which we partake in the sacraments, and each other, the body of Christ, right? That's the fuel of our spiritual lives. And from there, just like Martin Luther says, then we're compelled to be good humans. From there, that's where we get our hobbies, our interests, the way we live our lives, and those people that taught us those things, our teachers, our parents, our friends, our colleagues. So there's a lot of things that make the train move, right? There's this other thing about trains that, I keep talking about how we're chugging along, and then we get pulled back. Well, I guess there's this part of a train that does that. It's called like a third rail. It pulls you back. It's something that kind of keeps it going steady. And I didn't know that until I researched this sermon, but it kind of makes sense that there's something else out there keeping the train steady. The train doesn't stay steady on its own. And such is life with you and me. We need something else out there that helps keep us going on the course. And that is Jesus Christ, our third rail. And